When using a tracheostomy tube, one of the biggest concerns is keeping the airway hydrated. Normally, when a person breathes, the upper airway warms and moistens the air as it is inhaled. However, with the tracheostomy tube in place, the upper airway is bypassed. This means the air the person breathes in is very dry. Dry air will dehydrate the airway and cause the mucus to become very thick and sticky. The thick, sticky mucus can clog the tracheostomy tube and make it very difficult to breathe. To prevent this from happening, it is essential to keep the airway moist and the mucus thin. One machine which helps hydrate the airway is called a cool mist trach collar. Join me this week as I discuss this device. The cool mist trach collar works by increasing the amount of moisture in the air. An air compressor takes room air and pushes it through a bottle of sterile water. As the air flows through the water, it picks up moisture. The moisturized air then flows through the tubing to the collar, which is placed over the tracheostomy tube. The moisture, which is absorbed by the inhaled air, is a very fine mist. It delivers extra moisture to the lungs without overloading the lungs with too much water. The equipment needed to operate a cool mist trach collar includes an air compressor, a nebulizer bottle, tubing, trach collar or trach mask, and sterile water. When a person first gets a tracheostomy tube and the person does not use a ventilator to breathe, a cool mist trach collar will be used for most of the day. When using a cool mist trach collar, a person can do almost anything he pleases as long as he does not disconnect from the machine. This means if a child is using a cool mist trach collar, he can be fed, held, and enjoy playtime. If approved by a physician, the amount of time a person uses a cool mist trach collar will be decreased. Eventually, the trach collar may only be used at night. However, if a person's mucus becomes thick or if it becomes difficult to clear the airway, the time on the cool mist trach collar may be increased. If a person uses oxygen, it will be provided by a concentrator and delivered by the cool mist trach collar. The person will likely need the trach collar on at all times to prevent the oxygen from drying out the airway. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe down below. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful week. Bye-bye.